to Tech Now. This is our second Flutter video. That this video is actually gonna show you the fundamentals of the Flutter coding structure. So this is gonna be a very simple app. It's a hello app or your first Flutter app. Okay, let's get started. First, to start, you need to create the Flutter project. So you need to first open your terminal. Yeah, so I'm using Mac, so I'm gonna open my terminal. Yeah, I just want to clear the stuff at the top, so I'm just entering the return on the keyboard. Good. So this, we're gonna start by using the simple Flutter command to start in creating the project before we start to step into the real code. Good. So I have actually cd into my folder where I want to create my project. To cd into your project, let's say you're in the root folder, you can simply type ls then it will give you all the list of folders you actually want to work in. Then you can use the cd command to change into that folder. For example, if you have a folder on the desktop, you type the cd desktop. I'm not going to press enter because I've already entered. Then you move to the desktop. After you get to the desktop, you can cd into the folder again you want to create your Flutter project in. Okay, so let's get going. First, we need to use the Flutter command. Flutter create. Yes, very powerful command. Then the next word is the app name. So let's say my first, I use only M because I think I have a similar folder. My first Flutter app. Yes, so I use M app. Enter. Okay, so wait for a couple of seconds and then it's gonna create a Flutter project for us. So good, so our Flutter project is ready, so let's get into the code. Alright, so I'm gonna minimize this and then open my favorite editor, that is Visual Studio. Alright, so if you don't have, kindly download Visual Studio and let's get going. Alright, so I go to the explore tab and then click on the open folder. Go straight into it was M Flutter app. Good. So this one. Good. Now I open the project. Okay, bam. It's on the screen. Let's simply dive into the lib folder. Lib, and then you click on the main.dat. Oh my god, you can see a lot of code in here. If you're a newbie, you're gonna say, oh my god, what is this? There's a lot of codes in here. Too much chops. Good. I want you to grab the real meaning and the coding structure. So what I'll do is, let me simply clear everything here. But good. So now it's empty. It's now empty. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna write our first Flutter app, and the codes are very simple. Good. We're not gonna add a lot of functions. We're just gonna keep it very simple by showing a very simple test on the mobile app. Maybe probably display something on the bar and also display something in the body. Just a simple test. Yeah, this is your first Flutter app. Just keep it simple and then make it fun, so that you can actually grab the hierarchy and the synthetic structure of the whole project, so that you can just get the basic structure of the Flutter application. Good. So before we start, let me quickly run you through this. The material design is the core UI for the Flutter app. So we need to really import this into this project and then use the widget being defined by Google Flutter in order to build a good and a flashy UI. But this we're gonna keep it very simple. Good. But this is a Dart programming language, very new. I'll say, yeah, pretty new. So and it's quite easy to learn this Dart programming language because it's actually using the old programming languages we already know. It's taking the best part of it and then bringing it together to form a very powerful language. Good. So you can write this code and then it can be compiled into web, mobile, and then desktop as well as other portable portable devices. Good. So let's get started. To first do this, we need to include something we need to know. If you are from the web background, you can say you are including a bootstrap or a css or javascript script.js and all that, so but we don't do that here. In that, what we simply do is to import. Simply import. You type the import keyword, yes, import keyword, and then we go with package package, then what? Flutter Flutter slash Google Material Design, but it's Material Design, never mind me. It's a package of Flutter Material dot dat. All right, I got it right. Yeah, good. So you need to terminate this. Yeah, already terminated. Good. So before we start, we need to have, for example, in a C++ code, we have what we call the main function. So that also have a similar thing. That's the void main. Yeah, we already know this. If you're a newbie, just follow this. If you're a newbie, okay. So main, no parameters. Here is empty, and then we will have we will call this function. Yeah, yeah. This is just a part of the Flutter framework. So let's just follow by calling this, and then my app. Yes. So you call my app again. Oh no. This is small p, two small p's. Good. Then you call the function itself again. Okay. Then let's terminate this. Good. This looks good. All right. So we have our main here, main function here, and this is actually gonna call the UI we're gonna write, because when the code is running, it's gonna first look out for the void main function. Then what is it gonna return? It's gonna return run app, just my app function. Good. So why is that function? Okay, we're gonna create that. First we have to extend this using the class my app. This is provided by Flutter, so you got to follow. Extend stateless widget. Okay, stateless. The states is capital S. Stateless. Good. Stateless widget. Oh, I think I saw this. I needed to tap on it. Stateless widget. Okay, let me spell it. States. Oh, stateless. Yeah, that's it. Got it. Stateless widget. Okay, then two open and close curly braces. Yeah, this normal programming syntax. Yeah. Okay, so in this, what else are we gonna do? First, if we want to override some default, predefined classes and all that function by itself, we need to bring this decorator. Yeah, that's a decorator, just to help you to keep to override the default functions and other personalized code you'll be writing here. If you want to do that, you need to override the default one. So just keep this at the top in order to help you override the default code. So you just write at override, at override. After that, let's dive into the widget tree. Widget tree. So we type the keyword widget, and then we type build. Yeah. So what are we gonna do in the widget tree? Okay, we now have to build what we're gonna write inside the widget tree. So we type the widget and then the build keyword. Okay, just yeah, so like a function. Then inside here we call the build content provided by Flutter, and then content in here. Good. So like a function with two parameters. Yeah, basically it looks like that. So then, okay, open and close braces as well. Parentheses. Open and close parentheses. Okay, so we have these two set up. So what are we gonna do in this? This is a very easy and easily understood. What we're gonna do is simply design or draw onto our canvas using the widget trees that Flutter and that really produce for us to make the mobile app development really easy for us. Good. So what are we gonna do in the widget build? Okay, let's see. First, we need to use the return keyword to return all what we're gonna write, and then pass it to the material design. So here it's not material design, you're gonna write the material app. Good. So it's gonna return all this to the interface so that it can actually draw on the canvas. So let's see. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so I open this. Let me open this. Open this, and then make sure I bring a column here. Okay, so return what? What are we going to return? What we should know is we have the widgets and their keywords you need to use in here provided by the material dot that we have imported up there. So if you can see, we have imported this. So we need to use the frameworks, and the framework have their own keywords and whatsoever you have to use to draw what you want on the screen. So we need to call the mother framework. I call it the big framework of the giant what the giant widget tree. So it's simply called scaffold, capital SAF. Good. So I got it here. So the scaffold here, open and close, open and close. Inside the scaffold, what are we gonna do here? Sorry. Inside the scaffold, let me see. Okay, inside the scaffold, so I said that inside the scaffold it is basically the main frame of the mobile app. So it's like taking the entire screen and then drawing a triangle around the main screen. So the scaffold, that is what it does. It holds the child of the other widget in between so that it can actually render it through the return material app on the mobile app screen. Good. So home, then column scaffold, then we go to, I want to add app bar widget, and then it's very easy, just like how the name goes, app bar. Then you call this keyword again, so app bar, just like this. Good. App bar widget, then open and close, bracket. Okay, start the app bar. Let me bring a comma here. So inside the app bar, what can we do? I simply want to write a text on the app bar, whereby you open the app, you can see maybe hello tech now at the top. Yeah, that is pretty simple, right? So at the top of the app bar, let me write uh tech now at the top. So uh how can we write that? Can we simply write the text in there? No, we need to use what we call the test widget. But to write that, you can bring this title. We need to bring the title, and then the tests start with capital T test. Inside the test, okay, we need closing, open and closing bracket, and then here we can write the strings in here, or let's say the words. Good. So I would say welcome to tech now. Welcome to tech now. Let me use capital tech now. We are here. Okay, welcome to tech now. Next is what should we do in the body? Okay, body, let's just keep a simple test in the middle of the body. Good. So in order to keep a test in the body, I told you we have a lot of widgets in a Flutter. Frankly speaking, everything is a bunch of widgets. Okay, so you just need to make sure you know all the kind of widgets that the Flutter framework provide for us to use. So these I'm only using a few of the widgets, and then you can study the others. By knowing the framework, you can know how to implement the other widgets. Good. So I type body. Yeah, we want to have a text in the middle of the mobile app. So we say body after the app bar, right beneath the app bar, you type body, then you type. Okay, I need to keep the text in the body right in the middle, so I use the center property. Center. Okay, that's just like CSS, right? You just need to center your text. So in this center widget, what am I going to do? I'm going to write a simple string here. But what should I do? Should I have to replicate the title text bar? No, this have to be a child widget. So you start with a child, and then the text keyword, open and close bracket. Then we go hello world. Yeah, let's type in here. No, I don't think we should use hello world. Let's use, this is the body of my first app. Yeah, capital. This is the body. Oh, what's happening? This is the body of my first app. Good. That's it. All right. So we're getting close to the end of our application. Okay. What do I need to do here? Okay, this is the last one, so I need to terminate this code. Good. That's how we are there. Yes, I'm gonna quickly run through, and then we go through what we did. This is a very simple code, and then this is our first app. Let's look. So I entered the lib, and then I tap on the main.dat file. First, I did what? Import package flutter slash material dat. So this is just like CSS, or those who are from the web background can say bootstrap. Good. So CSS is here. Normally you can use the maybe style.js or something like that. So basically the same. Then we have our main main function that will what return all this extended class, all this we wrote here. But you can simply keep this. Normally when you see other Flutter codes, you can simply see this. They're simple functions with the arrow. Simple function with the arrow. I think we should do that to just keep the code more cleaner. So the equal to and then the greater than sign. Good. I need to get rid of this. Good. Oh, wow. So our code is looking clean now. Good. So you can do this, or you can use the double braces. All of them is pretty much the same. But this to write a function on one line, just to keep it this, just to make your code very clean. So I prefer this one. Good. Then we go after that. This is gonna when the project runs, it's called the void main function. Then the main function now call our class my app that extend class my app that extend the stateless widget. So this one will help draw or write our text on the screen. Then this I said this is a decorator at the override. Yeah, it overrides your personal customized code you write here. It overrides the default one, so you keep it up there. Then we have the widget build. Widget build. So simply you call a widget, so just like a function, and this build have two parameters. Writing function with two parameter build context, and then you add the context here. Yeah, provided by Flutter. Then you now what are you going to return on the screen? Return material app on the screen, and this will render the style on the app for it to look so gargantuan and very 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 what splendid on the screen. Let's look here. Now return material app, then inside two open and close bracket, then you now first hit the scaffold. The scaffold is the main frame of the material UI. So that is the mother frame. So you hit home, scaffold, then we have app bar. So the app bar will be at the top of the mobile app. So welcome to Tech Now. Welcome to Tech Now. Then after that we close the app bar, then we go to the body. The body is the main white space after beneath the app bar, then on top of the footer, but we don't have any footer here. So we have body, and then I have centered, just like CSS, centered the text in the middle. Then because this is have its all properties in the Flutter framework, so you only call this and then it perform its magic. Then we have the child text inside. This is the body of my first app. Good. So we are done with our first app. I'm gonna run this. Let's see what happens. So Visual Studio is actually doing a great job where you can run all your Flutter codes right from here. So I'm gonna run without debugging so that it's gonna run a bit faster than the one run with the debugging. Good. We have the short keys here that can help you to reload and all that. Good. So I have already powered on my iPhone 11 simulator. So I'm gonna test that so that we see how the app is gonna look on the real device. Good. So like I said, this code can be converted to web, mobile, and desktop, and probably on other portable devices. So one code base, and being able to convert into other platforms, it's really 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 cool and gonna save a lot of time for developers. So let's wait as it's actually run the code. Let's wait. So we watch running Xcode build. So launching build, that on iPhone 11 Pro Max in debug mode. Yeah, let's just wait for a couple of seconds to a minute. Okay, but before let me show the simulator so we could see. So okay, so this is the simulator. Let's see. Okay, so it's still running. Then running for the first time takes much longer. After that, you can do the hot reload. Yeah, that Flutter provides in their framework. Yeah. So let's just be patient to see the outcome of what we just developed. It is still running. Still running. So if you have any comment, any suggestions, you can simply leave it in the comment box and I'll be glad to get back. I'll make sure I'll answer or comment in there. I'll make sure I reply to or comment. And if you think I have really provided value in this video, you can hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. If you hated it, just hit the dislike button. Everything is okay, and let's progress. Okay, now so we can see. So it is actually launching in the iOS with a boom. So we have our first Flutter app showing up in the iOS simulator. Good. So we have this here. Welcome to Tech Now, right on top of the tab of the app bar. So as the name suggests, and then we have this is the body of my first app. Okay, so we're gonna finish this video and then I'm hoping you're gonna turn on the notification to watch my other videos. We have a lot of chunk of videos we're gonna upload on this channel. Peace. We out.